Hey y'all, welcome to Petty and Friends, where we use humor to break down barriers so that we can talk about real life situations and find real life solutions. Hey y'all, this is your girl Optimistic K, and I want to welcome you to Ep.6 of Petty and Friends. I'm no longer solo, y'all. I got a co-host now. Say what's up to the people.
What's up? It's your boy Ayyyeeeeb.
Y'all love him so much, I had to make him a co-host, y'all. Like, once I looked at them numbers, I was like, oh, so, you're the new co-host, right? And he was like, I guess.
I got voluntarily hired.
He did. It's okay. This is what happens. Like, I'll say stuff and then he'd be like, cool, that's why we best friends.
Yeah, just go along with it. You don't argue with Trina.
Some people do, but it's okay. It's all right. Let's go ahead and get into this show real quick. It is the finals, and I'm super excited. So, we got to talk about the NBA. Like, what's going on?
It starts tonight. The two dynasties that it made, super teams going again.
Super teams.
3 times in a row. I get tired of seeing them, man. I'm not finna see y'all every June in the finals.
Behind every good basketball player, there's a family and a wife, or maybe a girlfriend or a side piece, behind every player. So we're going to talk about this little Carmelo Anthony and Lala Anthony situation. What you think about that, bro?
I know a lot of people on Carmelo, like how he get the side chick pregnant, how he get the stripper pregnant. But from my recollection, she cheated twice before this. She cheated with one of KG homeboys. That's why Melo and KG got into it. And then she cheated with the rapper Mano.
See, this was very, very new information for me because I remember the whole debacle with the KG thing.
Mm-hmm.
What was it, like the Honey Nut Cheerios? What was it? It was like Honey Nut Cheerios. It was something they said. With
KG said, his homeboy said, Lala tastes like Honey Nut Cheerios. Now, if that wouldn't make you want to fight, I don't know what will.
I will say that, what is it? Mineral grains or whatever is it? General Mills has the best cereal out there. Sorry, guys. So at least she got compared to one of the best cereal chains
we're
ever.
Gonna plug in.
We're going to plug that in. General Mills.
She do look like a good box of Honey Nut Cheerios, though.
Lala fly, though. I love me some Lala. But I did not know that she cheated first. And I think that my first little outrage with the situation was the fact that he had a baby outside of the marriage. Because at the end of the day, she gonna have to take care of this kid if she stay with him.
Right.
So that was my issue with the whole thing. I was like, dang, she gotta take her a whole nother baby. So that's probably why she's trying to leave him now.
Right, but she got her own money too, so it won't hurt her as much if she leave.
Yeah.
Also, people saying that the other people the other basketball players that done cheated, like they keep their wives because they got rings. So I was like, this messed up, man. Do my boy Melo like that.
Wait, they keep their wives because they have championship rings?
Yeah. The championship ring mean you got money for life.
For life. That's funny. Well, it's funny that ring means something and the other one don't mean nothing.
Hey, that's life nowadays, man.
Why do you think that women stay even when they get cheated on? Like, why do you think that they stay? Even women who have money like Gabrielle Union and all these big superstars that are with these basketball players, why do they stay?
I think they still love them for the most part. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. You gotta ask them women though.
You think it's love?
Yeah.
Or love? L-U-H.
Yeah, they love her.
It's a big difference between love and love.
It's love. L-U-V.
L-U-V?
L-U-V, love.
I was talking about L-O-V-E. You said love.
Nah. They love.
Love is L-O-V-E is only for your mama, huh?
If you stay with somebody that cheat on you, they love right there. They love.
Love. I think it's kind of crazy, though, that they stay because at the end of the day, they be out there looking real crazy in these streets. Like, man. I don't know if people equate them to being weak or if they think that they're strong because they stay or they can deal with it. But honestly, I don't know what I would do in that situation. I can't really just say that I would just leave.
You don't know until you're in that situation.
But I wouldn't want to be, I'm not going to lie, I wouldn't want to be disrespected. And, every day you wake up and you have to hear what people have to say. I guess you're going to have to hear that anyway.
Right. But if you do stay, I'll say just don't hold it over that person's head if you do stay.
Yeah. That's the one thing people do all the time. I feel like if you're gonna forgive him or forgive her, let's not act like women don't cheat.
Right.
If you're gonna forgive her or him, you need to really truly forgive that person and like move forward. Because the more times you bring it up, the more you're gonna reopen the wound.
Right.
So I just think that if you make the decision to stay, you need to go ahead and start fresh and keep folk out the business.
I'm glad you said that women cheat because the society think that women don't cheat and shit. When you look at the numbers, it's exactly the same.
Women cheat, we just don't get caught.
They just don't get caught because y'all good. I don't know what it is. Y'all good. Y'all good.
Women don't get caught because, well, some women do when they get sloppy, but women don't get caught because we pay attention to detail. Like, I think that little aspect helps cheaters because they pay attention to details. They be like, oh, so my phone has always been unlocked. I'm going to just leave that hole unlocked. I'm not going to, put a lock on it. When a dude cheating, he going to put the face down. He going to put the lock on. You're going to have 2 guard dogs on there trying to stop you from getting on there.
Man.
It's going to be a whole barricade. With us, we'll just be like, nothing changed.
That's a damn shame, boy.
I'm not a cheater, guys. I just know how people cheat because I've been around a lot of cheaters.
Evil. Y'all are evil. They need to hire a woman to be the director of the FBI. That's what they need to do.
That's why a woman president would have been good, but I mean, maybe not this time around. Maybe we got to try again, with a different lady.
Yeah, we need somebody that's going to be stable.
You know who needs to be president?
Who?
Kathy Griffin.
Hell nah. I seen that shit.
I'm just playing. I'm just kidding, y'all. I laughed. I'm not gonna lie. I laughed a little bit when I saw the picture.
She can't
because she's crazy.
She too crazy.
And then she apologized, and it was like you could tell she didn't mean that shit.
She really did.
She didn't mean that shit.
She was trying to save her career. She's not funny to me though, so maybe she would be a good president. But
maybe she would. We need one of them dry chap presidents. After having the sauciest president ever in life, we probably need us a dry ass chap president at this point.
We do, because this shit we got now. This shit here.
It's all good. Let's talk about Serena Williams real quick and how she's pregnant and everybody's in an uproar about her being pregnant and playing in the U.S. Open. Like, I think that people forget that this woman is Serena fucking Williams.
She need an extra trophy because how you play pregnant? You had a whole baby inside you. Draining all your energy out.
It's okay. She's Serena Williams.
The baby need a trophy too. One of the trophies belong to the baby.
The only problem I have with this whole little situation is the fact that people compare her to us, to regular women. Like, they're like, well, she was pregnant and she played in the U.S. Open. What's y'all excuse? I could also say that Giselle Washington made $1 million. What's your excuse? Like,
they can't compare that. She different. Her body different.
She been an athlete since she was 2.
Right?
Like, low key, for real. She been an athlete since she was 2. And I don't understand why dudes be comparing people to, like, Beyonce and Serena Williams. It's like, bro, you can't compare the two. It's like milk and oil. Like, you can't compare. They're both liquids.
Right.
But, you can't compare the two. I think that's messed up. I ain't gonna even lie. Like, why y'all be doing that, bro?
They just got to do something. They got to have a problem with something. I don't know what the hell they be doing half the time.
Well, everybody got something to say about something, so it is what it is. Okay, so we mentioned that the finals is starting tonight. I'm super excited, and the boy KD done made it to the finals. Like, do you feel like that situation was good for him to move, or you think that he made the mistake?
I mean, he got what he accomplished. Just me as a basketball player and as a man, I can't go to somebody that came back down from 3-1 to beat my team in the playoffs and go join them. Hell nah. That's like nah. Think about it in high school. That's like us going to Dunbar after Dunbar and smack the ass.
Well, they say if you can't beat them, join them.
Nah, bullshit. Mm-mm.
I'ma always be a 100% KD supporter. Like, KD is my dog.
He my dude. He's had a little weak moment.
I love KD, but I think that he left for more than one reason. Honestly, I feel like it wasn't just to go to Golden State because they were winning. I think he left on account of Russell too.
He could. That's what I'm saying. I don't have a problem with him leaving. He just went to the wrong damn team. He could have went easily to the Spurs.
I wouldn't want him as a Spur though. I really wouldn't. But
they would have been in the finals.
True, that's true. That because the Spurs is that one team that's like a unicorn.
Mm-hmm.
Like, these dudes show up no matter what. Like, the Spurs is one of them teams that's gonna always get to like the Western Conference Finals.
Right.
Like, period, point blank. But I think KD made a good move just because it's KD, and I feel like he's in the finals now. So hopefully, he show up because at the end of the day,
I know he better not nut up.
He better not because I'm gonna have to light him up
for the rest of the year.
We're gonna have to light that ass up on Petty and Friends, but it's gonna come down to him showing up. You know what I'm saying? Because we all know what Steph Curry gonna do. We already know what Draymond gonna do, but we need to know what KD gonna do in the finals because we've never seen this before.
Let me tell y'all something to see which game they're gonna win. If KD brushes hair before the game, they not gonna win. He gotta have the hair nappy for him to put up 30 points. Other than that, he not gonna win.
He gotta have the jelly bean hair, the sweat beads.
He gotta have them little termites in his head for him to keep on going. Them little rat turds. He gotta have his hair nappy.
He gotta have them little fake parts that be going. When your hair is super nappy, your shit make its own parts. He gotta have it in order to be balling out.
He gotta have that dry ass scalp that look like Sahara Desert. If not, they not gonna win. I'm trying to tell y'all.
You know what else he gotta have? His fingers gotta be ashy.
Them knuckles
gotta be ashy. If they not ashy, he ain't gonna win. They ain't gonna win.
Man, it's just
my nigga KD got a whole regimen. Don't do nothing. Just wake up, brush your teeth, and
come in there and shoot.
Shoot the lights out.
My finals prediction, I think the Cavs gonna win it. I think the Cavs gonna bring it just because they got a better bench and they deeper. But I think Golden State is gonna win their first game. The Cavs got another ring, so everybody can keep going on LeBron nutsack. Who you think gonna win?
Honestly, I really, really, really want Golden State to win just because my boy KD done made this move and all he needs is a ring. But I think the Cavs gonna get it again. My boy Kyrie Irving got one ring. He got a ring already, so I think he gonna show up again. It's like they take turns being great. Like, who gonna be great tonight? Nigga, it's my turn.
Right.
Like, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I really do. I would love for Golden State to get it.
I understand that. Shout out to LeBron, man. I talk about him about on the court stuff, but he do a lot of good stuff off the court.
Absolutely.
Did you hear about them people, the racist people vandalizing this?
I did.
I tell you, this shit crazy.
It's real crazy. I think that this happening right now, it was kind of planned. They trying to distract them or something, I feel like. But it couldn't have happened at any better time. Like, for him to have this platform and to be able to talk about Black Lives Matter and how things are so tough for Black people. This is a perfect platform.
Then before the finals, right? Yeah.
Right before the finals. I think that it's messed up, and it shows you that it don't matter what kind of accolades you have, you can still get vandalized, you can still get treated like trash, you can still get treated bad. So people need to wake up and have these conversations, for real.
If it was a Golden State fan, though, why they don't do nothing but make him want to play harder? So
I don't know if it was a Golden State fan. I wouldn't even go that far.
It could have been just somebody racist. Like, right, that's true.
I wouldn't go that far because honestly, like, the climate we living in right now, it could have been anybody.
It's just normal now, and it's crazy.
Yeah, that's the sad part about it. We wait for stuff to happen. We wait for the next hashtag or the next person to, have a problem getting pulled over and stuff like that. So it's kind of crazy that that's our norm.
They could have talked about anything, like his hairline, his messed up feet.
Yeah, we can talk about the hairline all day.
His nasty looking fingers or anything, but I had to bring this man race into it. Like, we as Black people we ain't used to this shit already. So, they could have did something. The hairline would have messed his game up more.
Yeah, because he really believes that it's real. Like, he really believes that his hairline is legit real. But we love you. We love you, King James. Real talk. I really do love King James. And not to mention that this man has pretty much rebuilt Cleveland. Like, he used his own money to rebuild Cleveland.
Yeah, Cleveland was dilapidated before the man.
He's like, the economy is up because he's back. The mention of LeBron coming back to Cleveland made the economy go up just that fast.
They might as well just hire him to be the mayor.
Like, real talk, he could. He has, like, other, like, partnerships with all these different entrepreneurs, and they're building houses and creating, like, offices and stuff like that for other entrepreneurs. Then he's executive producing all these different stuff. Like, Survivor's Remorse is my show.
Right.
Have you seen it before?
Nah, I ain't watched it.
You need to watch it. It's pretty dope. He's executive producing that. Like, he got his hands in all kind of stuff.
He just need to hire me to do something. I'll be there that one friend that'll tell him the truth about his hairline or something. Just call me do something.
We keep it all the way real.
Give me 65,000. Just like, hey,
I'll take 50.
I'll
take 50.
I wouldn't do that. I wore a hat when you go outside today. Right. Or something.
I don't want my gorgeous locks to make you feel inferior. Like, no, but King James is that. He really is King James. He's doing things and making opportunities for other people, and I think he's so dope for that. But on to another king, I feel like CP3, my dog CP3. He just might be going to San Antonio. How you feel about that?
If he want a ring, that's where he need to go.
Yeah.
He right there with Carmelo. When, like 2 years ago, when Carmelo re-signed with New York, he could have went to Chicago and they could have competed for a ring.
Yeah.
So if Chris Paul stay, you see whether he care about the money or he want to go ring chase. And if I was him, I'd go right to San Antonio, give me a little ring, and then retire my little happy ass out the league.
Why would you not want to be a Spur though? Like, to me, I feel like I just said,
they got the best coach.
Got the best coach ever.
And I hate when people say it's a system. I'm like, yeah, he has a defensive system and he has an offensive system, but it still ran through the star. So they be trying to hate on my boy Kawhi.
That boy is dope. He went so fast. Like, he grew up so fast.
When D-Ray retired, Kawhi's my favorite player in the league right there.
That dude came up like. His game has came up tremendously.
It's the silent assassin.
Crazy. He is the silent assassin.
But say 2 words.
They would complement each other well. Like, I feel like.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't want to go work? Who wouldn't want to go play for Pop? Like, I feel like they got that good old fundamental basketball. It works.
Right.
It works. They go to the Western Conference Finals every year. Almost every year.
True that.
What do you think would be the one thing that will hold them back from going?
Money. That's the only thing that you would, because it's a good fit. He can run the offense. Mm-hmm. He a pass first point guard.
Yeah.
Got a good coach. Ain't no property tax he got to pay. The state tax. He just whether he win a ring or not.
Yeah, that's the question. Do you want a ring or do you not want a ring? Because I feel like, honestly, there are a couple of people who either retired or got put out because of injuries that are great, but they're not considered great because they don't have a ring. Mm-hmm. So CP3 has always been a player that I loved, and I think that he should go get this ring. Right. You got money. You gonna have money. They're still gonna compensate you well. Mm-hmm. It's not like you ain't gonna get nothing. You know what I'm saying? But I think he should go chase this ring.
And he would State Farm? What commercial he been in? State Farm? He got money. Endorsements. He got money.
Shoes, everything.
You better go get that ring. Stop playing.
Go get that ring. So, in your opinion, which conference is the best? Western or Eastern?
Western, of course.
All day, every day. West side, all day, every day.
Of course the West is better.
Why you say that?
Because it is. Usually the playoffs is rough to try to get out the West. Like, we beat each other up.
Yeah. It'd be like everybody in the same position, like 4 teams in the same position.
Man. Everybody actually play defense. The East, I don't know what the hell they be doing. They're just like, hey.
Everybody doesn't play defense. Steph Curry does not play defense.
He play good enough defense. He gets steals.
Yeah, he do be getting steals, but he be reaching. That dude reach, like when it's 1-on-1, man to man, Steph Curry gonna get burned.
Oh, yeah.
Every time.
I mean, nobody's perfect.
That's true, but that boy shoot your lights out, though. He's like, oh, you got 2 points? Let me shoot this 5 points.
You better not give him half an inch of space. He gonna light your ass up.
Man, he'll shoot it in your face, though. That boy is a good-ass shooter.
Right.
Yeah, the Western Conference has always been the best. Like, well, let me not say always. It's been the best for the past, like, 15 years. The East, it's like you already know who's going to the finals. Like, right. I hate the fact that they don't have anybody to compete with, but it seems like all those other teams are building. They're like going to get there soon because they're steady building, putting pieces together, and hopefully somebody will be able to beat Cleveland at some point. But I don't foresee that happening when you got niggas like Kevin Love and my boy Kyrie Irving, and then you got.
They keep building these super teams, man.
Yeah. So who would be considered the super team on the West to you?
It's just Golden State, but
just Golden State.
They can be beat. That's the crazy thing. We got San Antonio that could have competed with them. Mm-hmm. The Clippers before they got hurt.
Yeah.
I would say Houston, but they don't play no damn defense.
Yeah, Houston be nutting up too much.
Yeah, that's true. That's
it's like they'll go on this good run, and then they'll just be like, "Oh, we give up. We're gonna take our foot off the pedal now."
Yeah.
Like, don't get comfortable.
That's what James Harden known for. That's exactly what he known
he
for.
He did exactly what his name stands for.
I know people gonna hear this, and they're gonna be like, the Warriors ain't lost in the playoffs. I'm like, every team they played, their star player was hurt.
Right.
In every series. Because they would have easily lost to San Antonio. Shit, they was going to lose the first game before Kawhi got hurt.
Yeah. That is true. I was like, dang, he got hurt too early.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if they would have got out of there
no.
unsinged.
They would have took that L.
They would have took that L, a couple of L's, and San Antonio would have been playing the Cavs. Now, how that would have played out? I wonder how that would have played out.
LeBron would have been locked up.
Yeah, maybe. You got to think about it. Like, maybe.
Right.
LeBron James be beasting on people though. Like, he'll have slow games, and then he'll be like, "Let me show y'all who I am. Let me remind you niggas of who I am."
And that's my problem with him on the court. Like, you don't have no go-to move, no, just specific skill sets. Whether you want to be a good all-around player, you want to be great at one thing. I'm like, you ain't got no post game. Your handles ain't out there. You just bigger and faster than everybody. Your jump shot ain't been A1 since never. So,
bro,
I don't know.
I remember when I first saw LeBron James, I was like, who is this big old dude running 4.2, like just fast for no reason? He moved like he 120, like he $120. Like, how is this possible? How is this possible?
He uses his athletics too much. I don't understand how your game ain't changed since you've been in the league, and you've been in the league 14, 13 years?
No, it's 14.
It ain't grown none. Like,
but he don't have to elevate. When you think about it, his athleticism beats out anybody.
Exactly.
Right,
and that's exactly why he's not the greatest to me.
And that's what I was getting to, because I saw this little thing on Facebook that was like the GOAT, and then it had like Michael Jordan, and then it had LeBron. I think you posted it. But I was like, how can you compare? You cannot compare 90s basketball to this era of basketball. It's completely different. Like, you didn't have mega teams. You had mega superstars. Like, on every team. You got the glove Gary Payton. You got Michael Jordan. And you got Karl Malone. Like, people like that. How can you compare the 90s to now? It's not the same.
If they would have called hand checking on Jordan, these little soft ass foul calls, now Jordan would easily average 35, 40 points.
Easily. He probably still can't lace them up and do it.
Man.
But real talk, I feel like nothing will ever compare to the 90s.
Even with all of that out the way, LeBron still nutted up on the biggest stage ever, getting held by Jason Terry.
Jason the Jet Terry.
Aging Jason Terry. And you couldn't even go score or nothing like that. Like, that's ridiculous, man. How you nut up on the biggest stage? Jordan ain't never did that.
Nah, Jordan ain't never done that. You know, like, he always found a way to make it work. The man played with the flu, guys.
Is that the flu?
The flu.
He passed out on the bench and still, I don't understand.
He put a towel over his head and he was ready to go.
Like, he was about to die.
He was about to die, low key. Like, LeBron, he was about to die, man. But yeah, so we calling it Cavs gonna win in how many?
I say 7.
7? Oh, so you think it's gonna go to 7?
I want to go to 7. I can't go without basketball that long now.
I think the NBA gonna make it go to 7 because you know how they be like fixing games.
They need to do something.
They need to do something because the league is dying. The leg is dying.
Oh shit! Game 1 tonight, ain't it?
Yes, it is.
Oh yeah. Give me some wings. Stop me watch this game.
Before we close this out, we got to do our session of Ain't That Some Shit. So what you got for us today?
Some ain't that some shit moment. What is it? It leaked out that somebody on Trump's campaign team who wasn't even hired yet was talking to some Russian banker about going into the Kremlin or some shit. Ain't that some shit?
Ain't that some shit? He ain't even on the team yet. This nigga already leaking information? I can't deal.
It don't make no sense.
Well, my ain't shit moment is brought to you by Taco Cabana.
I forgot all about that.
We drove to Taco Cabana. Adi took me to go get some food. And for y'all that don't know, I'm vegan. So I can't be having meat on my bowl. I can't be having that. All I wanted was 2 types of beans. Refried and black beans. Everything on it besides pico. I think that's very, very easy. Gets to the window, this man don't give me my damn refried beans and then wants to argue with me. Ain't that some shit? Now, you gonna give me my refried beans before I leave this window.
Well, you act like them beans was gonna break them that day.
He didn't want to give me my beans, y'all.
He said Taco Cabana finna go bankrupt over these beans.
Hey, we set up shop right at that window till he gave me my refried beans on the side. I wasn't bringing my bowl back in. I don't trust niggas. Anywho, but that's all we got for today, y'all. All right, until next time.
Don't just be petty, be a friend. Hey!